Hey, it's me. It's David from CX Riot Radio, looking disheveled as shit. All right. So, why am I just filming this on a fucking camera, phone thing? Because I want to. Because it brings me back to the roots of this channel, to the roots of the CX Riot Radio podcast, back when it was called Caffeinated CX. And before that, it was actually called Coffee with Dave, just so you know. All right. So, we've been doing this for a while, kids. So, today I just wanted to share some updates. Like, not only am I a kick-ass customer experience quote-unquote influencer and thought leader, thank you, ICMI, for that title. I appreciate that, and for the people who nominated me and for the people that voted for me. This was 2024, which is in the past, but, you know, the past still matters. Not really, but it does, because the future is really the only thing that really matters. The future and the present. The past is the past, as they say. So, and that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the future. All right. So, the future is whatever you do now and from now consistently. Right? If you're trying to lose weight, like I am, because I'm pretty fat, right? It's consistent changes. It's consistency in diet. It's consistency working out. It's consistency in keeping your calories in check and your protein where it needs to go, right? Depending on your dietary needs. It's for the ultimate health goal thing. It's getting rid of these things because these things suck, and you're not going to have a good time later in life if you continue doing it. Now, it hasn't negatively affected me yet, other than, like, you know, some coughing fits and I guess hiking up a mountain or something. Other than that, maybe I'm just smoking them wrong. I don't know. I remember one time in third grade when they were doing this anti-smoking thing, and it was funny because in grade school, right, the teacher gave each of us a cigarette, which is cool, and then like a dish soap thing, like a squeeze bottle of dish soap with a straw that went down to a cotton ball, right? And we'd light the cigarette, put it in, seal it, right? And then squeeze the bottle to make it like breathe. And what was supposed to happen was the smoke from the cigarette was supposed to go down the straw and turn the cotton ball black or brown or tan or whatever. I don't discriminate. But just like the majority of New England, my cotton ball stayed white. So it is what it is. I don't know. Maybe that was a sign that with a pure heart and good intentions, cigarettes cannot harm you. I don't know. Your mileage may vary depending on how pure of heart you are. I don't know. But don't do it. Don't get started. It's dangerous and you will die. Just like everybody else. But it's fine. It's fine. We don't talk about things like that because it's not politically correct. All right. So I'm going to switch hands here. So this is really just a short video on what I'm working on, what I'm doing. So right now my main focus is on weight control and weight loss. It's as the bodybuilders and fitness influencers call it on YouTube, I'm on a cut. And I am on a very, 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 very steep cut, right? So, God, I look awful. Anyway, so I am over 300 pounds. Believe it or not, judging by this face, 300 pounds, more than that. My goal is 200 pounds and 20% or less body fat, right? And then I'm going to carve down further from there until I can mass up and become orc mode, right? I want to look like one of the orcs minus the green skin from World of Warcraft. That's my ultimate goal, right? I want to look like Thrall, okay? Maybe even Grom. Maybe. I don't know yet. You're going to walk over with me. It's right here. Wasn't a walk, it was a step, but that's fine. Because it is what it is. We're going to put them back over there. Yeah, we're just going to put these in my pocket. Why not? Okay, because I do have pockets. But my goal is to reach that by next Pantheon. Now, Pantheon is a Service Titan event, and since my company uses Service Titan, we're one of the OGs on the platform, and we still use it like it was just came out. But that's besides the point. Because I saw myself on stage, right? And I know the camera adds 10 pounds, but they must have been using a lot of cameras, at least compared to what my internal vision is, right, of myself. So, and then I was talking to people like Tommy Mello and Ishmael, the guy from Next Gen, right? And then John Akoyan, who are all 15% or less body fat, talking about their supplements and their workout routines and everything while we're waiting for a special event on the last day. And I was the only person in that little group who was fat, right? I can't afford to be fat no more, right? I want my career to skyrocket. I want to do more public speaking events, and no one's going to take the fat guy seriously. And now, I know that's not politically correct to say, right? It's not. We can all agree with that. But it is the truth thing to say. It is the truth. All right? So, and it is what it is. People do not get motivated or inspired by the fat ass chain smoking guy, no matter how cool and long his beard gets, which mine is pretty cool and pretty long, and it's like bed beard, right? I didn't do anything after I woke up. That's why this piece is out of place and all this shit, right? But who cares, right? Who cares? It's just me and you, okay? Just me and my boys and the 10% of viewers that are female, okay? Which, cool. How you doing? But it's not just that's spurring the weight loss thing, right? It's the fact that I have kids, right? I have a 15-year-old, I have an 8-year-old, and I have a daughter who's in her 20s from a previous thing, right? And she's all the way in Maine. But I don't want to be the fat dad, okay? I don't want to be the guy that goes to my kids' weddings in a frumpy looking stupid suit because everything else makes him look like a Lovecraftian potato, which is exactly what I look like when I tuck in my shirt, which is why I never tuck in my shirt, because I don't want to look like a Lovecraftian potato. It's okay. It's okay. Plus, I don't really like tucking in shirts anyway. And the funny thing is, I was looking at pictures earlier because it came up in my memories on Facebook, right? And it was a picture of me at 230 pounds, right? And it was me complaining that I was fat. That was 70 pounds ago. I have gained 70 pounds since that photo. And that photo wasn't that old. All right. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, on that, my diet, very, very high protein, high fiber, and then calories up to 1,800 in a day. I have to get 200 grams of protein and then 1,800 calories. Everything else is kind of fluid, right? I'm not going to go ape shit and be like, okay, well, this box of Mike and Ike's can fit into my calories today. I'm going to eat this box of Mike and Ike's. No. because that's the fat logic talking. All right? And that's all that is. We don't listen to the fat logic, do we, boys? No, we don't. Because the fat logic will keep you fat, right? Technically, I could fit an entire Little Caesars pizza into my calorie allotment for the day. I wouldn't have much left, and I probably wouldn't reach my protein goal. But calorie-wise, yeah, I could. But I'm not gonna. I'd rather have chicken, potatoes, or rice, and then some veggies, and maybe some sugar-free sauce on it, right? Like hot sauce. Or that, there's some other stuff I got. So, wish me luck, boys. Wish me luck, because it's all about consistency, which I am not very consistent at. And if you've seen my Kobe A thing, not consistent. I do a lot of work really fast, all at once. Yeah, it's fine. In fact, the only thing in recent memory that I've kept consistent was CX Riot Radio. New episode, roughly. I post an episode every week. Sometimes it's a repeat episode from a few years ago. That's fine. It's a rerun. All right. From when my viewership was less. So maybe the new viewers haven't seen those. And that's okay. Because we're a growing channel, aren't we, boys? So that's it. That's all I have. This is pointless. So if you can, like, comment, share the show so we can make the show grow. And I'll see you back here Wednesday. Bye.